Kok nggak bisa tidur? Oh, the day is coming, Seth. Let's try to catch at least a glimpse of sleep. My cat jumped on my bed. Meow. I know, I'll be fine. Don't worry. Lah, kok berubah lagi? Dia mau ngomong apa? I hear the sound of Paige is sleeping. Ah, you're awake, Miss Witcher. Lah, oh di sini mah rambut kita panjang ya. Where am I? You're mine, of course. Where else can you be? But can you see? It's our good old man library, lying in the shambles. You are too close, Ray. Ray chuckles softly, but doesn't move away. You've accepted me into your mind. How much close could we get? I look a bit too bitterly. Ray, yes. Read me something. Will an old memory journal do? Anything will. Very well. Just memory of yellow ribbon. Or the memory of graveyard. Huh? Yellow ribbon? Aku nggak tahu ya. Tapi kita coba aja satu. It's a memory of Umbrella Man. It's quite short. So I might as well read you another one. Oh, the day I got a yellow ribbon. It was on my 8th birthday. Umbrella Man stood in the darkness corner of the room, blending with the shadow. He stepped out it only when everybody else left. He extended his glove, his hand out to me. It was a present, a yellow ribbon. For your birthday present, I bought this ribbon. We are born colorists, he said, tying it around my collar. It's the people we meet who give us color. Wear it a memento of our alliance, will you? Memory end. As I promised, there's another one. You've already seen a fragment of it, Doug. A memory of my first dress. Back in the day, I had a slightly short haircut and dressed in a way that one called grill. When I then awoke after the harsh treatment, he was a Krampus no more. He took up a number of new hobbies: cooking, cleaning, drawing, sewing, among all that. He took particular interest in making dress and invited me to try one on one. It's wonderful. I complimented his wordsworthily. I don't think I'm cut out for dresser, Aiden. Why so? He asked, kind of curious. What I see before me is a very young lady. Oh ya, ini yang membahas sebelumnya. You should let your hair grow, he added, smiling. You'll make a wonderful lady when you grow up. Memory end. Say, what kind of dream did you have before I appeared? I dreamed mother, but always, sometimes, it's just the dream that I remember more vividly. What were they like? In one of these dreams, we were walking together on the street at night. It was raining. Then she fell to the ground, and I dragged her away from the sidewalk. I took off my coat and covered her. I know I had to do something, but I couldn't do things without her permission. So I kept asking, should I call for help? Should I call a taxi? Should I call an ambulance? But she kept answering with, I don't know, over and over and over. So we just sat there, unmoving. People passed by us. I cradled her in my arms. It felt like her body parts were missing under the coat, but I couldn't bring myself to check. That's the kind of dream it was. Kok kok gelap? Not moving a master to do anything just because you are told not to. What a deadpan way to live your life. I know, but strangely enough, I was content with it. Like it was supposed to be that way. To think of it, I've always wanted someone to make decisions for me. How pitiful, yet fascinating. Although I'd love to continue our conversation, I leave you to rest now. After all, the trial is coming. Yes, good night, Craig. Sleep well, Miss Wisher. Kok gelap sih? Berarti ibunya juga udah mati. Gotingnya dead don't stop. Ini apa lagi? Kenapa semuanya berubah jadi kayak gini? Andai. Hah? Hai Felix. Halo Charlotte. Hai Bennett. Halo Charlotte. Hah? Halo Charlotte. Hai Aidan. Halo Charlotte. Halo Charlotte. Hey. Kok goodbye Felix. Goodbye Aiden. Goodbye Bennett. Goodbye Huxley. Goodbye Megan. Goodbye everyone. I miss you all. Hah? Kok? Kok? Hey. Hey, maksudnya apa hey? Ini apa lagi? It's be okay. The trial everyone can be fixed. Is my room a proper place to make the trouble quiet? The elevator isn't working. Kita cuma bisa ke sini. Enter the trial. Oh gila.
Dear student and teacher, you're welcome to the annual school trial. Please bring out your mobile phone. We shall begin voting now.
Andre peeks over my shoulder, waiting for me to make a decision. What shall I do, said? I promised C not to vote for him, but I want to save him. I, too, promised Andre to vote for her. We're best friends after all. What shall I do? Untung udah aku save. Aku mau vote untuk Andre dulu karena kebetulan kan kita udah udah janji. Terus juga kita udah janji nggak bakal ngevote untuk Sisi. Ayo. I hope your decision is right one, said. This way, I followed my promise to both C and Andre. I give my vote to Andre. Andre looked at me and so. You have to vote for me. We made a promise, didn't we? Ah, right. We did. We sure did. Look, Andre voting for you too. Andre chose my name in the list.
Attention please. Everyone stop voting now. We will now count the votes. Please wait for a moment. 3, 2, 1. And the one who amounts to nothing, the most useless of all, the one with zero vote is Vincent Wordsworth. Not only he has no socialism, he didn't even attend a class.
That's a lie. They lost our point because he ran away from the house.
That worthless being can never become useful to society. His destined not to amount not to nothing. Therefore, his soul data is corrupted. I'm right, everyone?
Yes! What a loser. It's all because I abandoned him. Everyone clapping and laughing. Loser God! It feels like a masterpiece of course. It shall be like this. Andy touched my shoulder. He's smiling just like everyone else. Serve him right. It's great we didn't get choice right. I don't know what to reply with. The guards start making their way to sea. I see Umbrella Man among the crowd. His yellow eye stand out among all. What a good day, isn't it? Umbrella Man, your employer. He, excuse me, but the cut of this word is. Oh, are you talking about the gray hair boy? Oh god, my stomach hurt for laughter. I expect nothing less from you, to be honest. Unfortunately, the boy is a perfectly human being, not special in any kind of way. Come on, take a good look at him. I call out to see. Vincent! He hears my voice and turns around. I stare at him. What stares back at me? It's the abyss itself. Then for a brief moment, I finally see his face. A face of small scared boy. He desperately be behind the door. I feel my feet move forward on their own. Where are you going? I have to save him. Are you insane? Forget that loser. I saved him once. I'm not responsible for his life. No, you are not. You'll stay here with me. I'm sorry, Andre. I have to go. Wait. Andre grabbed my sweater. I won't let you go. People don't return out from the smile room. You will stay here, where you belong, with me. I break free from his grip. I'll be back a moment, alright? Mana Vincent? You are not lizard god, see? I think you are wonderful. Your wonderful actually become your flower because it makes you so very human. We flower. We're born to make error. We hurt each other because we are essentially egoistic. That's why I want to know you better. He's lying on the table with his eye open. Vincent, I'm so glad you are safe. Thanks God. Wait, Miss Witcher. Something up. Eh? There's no data in this vessel. There's no soul inside. What are you saying, Frey? Vincent is pretty. He's right here. What I'm saying is that it's a lump of meat lying on the table, not a person. It can be. No way, you're lying. I did not tell lies, Miss Witcher. We were too late. I feel like being rise in my throat. After begin to collapse. It's not fair. Not fair. Not fair. Not fair. What has it come to this? Such as for us to work. Such a cruel world. Such a cruel world doesn't exist at all. Oh. I will come to Neverland and have them to sleep peacefully inside my belly. One will ever hurt anyone, and no one will get hurt, because no one will feel anything. So humanity will ascend to new level and evolve into something greater. So I rose above all the city and the country, and ate and ate and ate until my belly was full, until it hurt so much it was hard to breathe. I ate my classmate, my parent, my imaginary friend, and the oracle itself. I ate the land and the building. I ate the junk food and the concentrate album. Everyone was gone. and my body eventually collapsed from the burden of consuming everything inside. I become black hole that suck everything in, destroy all. There was no one but me left, yet I was with everyone at the same time, for I became the world itself. Holding an empty shell of the false god, I cried. Liar, you liar, instant liar. You said your earthly shell of false weather and you become a god again. Hell, no matter where I look, I can find you. I cry and cry until my voice becomes hoarse. I'm sorry everyone. I didn't save anyone, anything. Sorry Andre, protect me. You got angry in my place, yet I talk only about myself. Sorry Vincent, all this time I wanted to be saved myself. So I talk selfish in you. I wanted you to become my hero. It doesn't matter now. Now that's tragic. Don't you think, my dear? You. Hello there. You're still alive. My dear, that is a harsh way to put it. Of course I am. The word concept is like a particle in the vast universe. And while you are here, I've gone on my own accord. I could fit somebody close to mine. Easy, easy. It's not there to take him away, is it? I've bought you something. A little man bring out an item he was carrying. It's a box. What is it? What does it look like to you? So cute. Then, a cube it shall become. It's a copy of this boy shop. It was rather hard to get. I'm afraid the original is destroyed. So, so a backup copies? Well, of course, that a backup is essential. You must talk you will be able to go back in time, when in reality your soul cube copy was translated into a new body every time you die. I never thought it was like this. Although, he cannot bring this boy back to life. With the soul cube he won't vanish from this world completely. So no matter what, I couldn't save him in the end. You still can't save himself. If you open the cube, you release his soul data. He will become a strange stargazer and pass the purgatory stage. Who knows? Perhaps he'll want to stay with you afterward. Anyhow, enough with Idletal. Charlotte Wisher, because of the energy of the of the entire world and oracle, and made it a part of you. You can convert the energy inside of you to create a life from zero. When it runs out, all you have to do is to consume more. In short, you become a god, a being eaten at death. That's it fact. If you don't mind, may I ask, what do you plan to do now? I'm tired, umbrella man. I want to. Is that all? You now have the power to consume world, and never ask for it. Then do you plan to leave this domain? Well, remaining here. I don't want to eat anymore. Umbrella man. Oh, well. There's our alternative version of yourself, who still struggle in conscious parallel world. So are people you care about. Will you abandon them too? No, I want to look over them. I still want to protect everyone. Umbrella man, you know everything in this world. You exist outside of time, in past, present, and future alike. Would you help me watch over my world while I rest? Right now it might seem hopeless, but perhaps there's a chance for a better ending. Is that an embroidered offer, Miss Witcher? Yes. I want to hear you. What you accept? My loyalty comes with a price, my dear. In return, you shall lose your name. The world will forget your human existence, and your name shall become an empty. Your alternative incarnation shall never learn about you, and your name will be erased from all sources. You will go by many names, but no one of them will define you. So I will eat it. Would you pay this price? Yes, I accept, Umbrella Man. So fast. You really don't follow yourself at all. A contract between a name eater and a world eater. How thrilling. I suppose hiding my true nature is meaningless now. After all, it was you who invented the concept of observer and puppeteer life. Targeting an episode with me taking to your puppeteer were no more the vision of delusion. Red Scholar. I like little some little hit. Have I said something funny, my dear? Nah, it's just. You always said that your employee cared about my well-being. Now that I realize who that was all along, I couldn't help myself. Oh, that irony. Am I right? The moment you hear me was destined to happen all along. By the way, Umbrella Man, that's how I called you since I was a child, right? Why, yes. I'm accustomed this to this as the full nickname. Do you have a real name? I go by many names. People give them to me themselves. For example, you can call me Charles. I look with my hand. Now then, I shall give you some privacy. You still have things to do before you slumber, don't you? Just like that, Charles disappeared. I look at at the soul cube in my hand. It's small and gray, fragile. I smile to myself. You know, Vincent, I never noticed how fragile you were. Your fear grunts, the people and human life itself. So you decide you didn't belong to this. I wonder how it felt all this time. I was fascinated with you that it made me ignorant. Although ignorance is a trait we share, it's time to let you go. I open the soul cube, contain the Siapa. See you later. I take his body in my arm and get up from my knees. Everyone, Megat, Felix, Aiden, Bennett, Florence, and Huxley, and many, many more, walk behind me. As long as I exist, they won't disappear. After all, I've created them. We walk for a long time. In a field of ink and paper, meat and machine, soap and bug, the god of this world lies beside me. He will, too, wake up one day. Good night, Vincent. My eyelids become heavy. I know it's been dream sleep. I don't want to dream anymore. I finally close my eyes. Rejoice, that faithful friend of mine. I become god of my dollhouse world, and will observe itself till the end of time. Charles will eat my name, and will watch over me in every single timeline that exists. The world will forget my existence, but you won't, and that's the only thing that's important. Grey End, eternal rest for God. Dan ending ini juga bukan sesuatu yang bagus. Aku pengen nyari ending lain. Oh, udah 1 jam 30 menit. Biarin aja. Aku mau nyoba lagi. Ini bukan ending yang bagus juga. Aku mau nyoba untuk nyelamatin dia. Vote for C. It decide I choose C name from the list. Andre looked me shocked at this step. Why, Charlie? Why do you choose him? Didn't we make a promise? Uh, I am sorry, but he doesn't have anyone to vote for him. Who called you? Traitor! Trust you!
Attention please. Everyone finish voting now. We will now count the votes. Please wait for me. 3, 2, 1. And the one who amounts to nothing, the most useless of all, the one with the 0 vote is Tarot Witcher.
Sophie right. I am not surprised. I look at her. Sophie right, you traitor. Why don't you even look so surprised? You gave your voice to your crush. Yet you are defended that I didn't give my voice to you. Look, even that loser didn't want to vote you for you. How does that feel? But why, Henry? Why, she asked. Even though I've done so much for you, you never appreciate me. No one wants to be friends with a lunatic like you. You know, I honestly tired to be your friend, but I give up. Henry, what is? I don't understand. It's me who doesn't understand you no matter how hard I try. You know I'm tired of playing along. When will you get tired of lying? But I never really lied to you. I just wanted to. Do you really think the puppeteers are an alien and all that bullshit exists? You honestly believe your classmate was a god? You really are a perfect match for each other. My cat, Oracle, BTS, Observer, Omnicube, and wherever. Every day you keep making up a new lie. I'm tired, so tired of keeping up with it. Everyone in the class started teaching you a lesson, but no matter what we do, we never get a clue. What lesson? I'm afraid I don't understand. I don't understand. My back thrown away. Books scattered on the ground. That body in the garden. The fake letter. Everything. 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 Every single little thing. It all started to fall into place.
It seems you're so happy, so you can believe your luck. Now, sitting with friends can wait. If you would be so kind, please process this small room. We are waiting your glorious transformation.
Let's go, Seth. Everyone is waiting. I look at Henry for the last time. Go die! And he doesn't care anymore. Henry, you're crying? Don't look at me! Go die already! I'm sorry. I couldn't be a good friend. It's all my fault it came to like this. As I proceed to my room, everyone in the hall is laughing. Just die, Witcher! You weirdo! About time you get the brain fixed! I pass by C. You look lost. Devastated. So very small and human. His words are barely audible in this. I I'm sorry. I give him my wet sad smile. I'm so glad, see. I'm so glad I'll be the one to save you. He looked at me in the shock. The words pushed me further, and the next moment he disappeared in the ragged crowd. It was the last time we see each other. I think to myself. You know, see, when we first met, I saw myself in you. It said I won't be here to hear more of your story. I was really fond of them. I wonder if we'll meet again somewhere. Medical work strapped me to the chair. It became harder to keep my consciousness with every second I coach. It's airing all over again. Billy's melancholy that consumed me all this time. I'm scared, scared, scared. I don't want to die. I don't want my body to become an empty shell. I feel someone hold my hand. It's afraid. Well, look like it's the end. Now you're going to become a corpse too, Miss Witcher. Pray, you are.
I've been watching cops for a long time.
It was you keep me alive. I cannot leave your side, and I never will. I'll be with you till the very end, when they will completely decay. We are but miserable, aren't we? Come here. I will let them have their way with your body and mind. I reached out and embraced the dead god. The former oracle melted into my arm, becoming a mass of organ and broken mentioning useless part, get back of the mind. I'm no longer breathing. Dead god leaned in, kissing me goodbye. Good night, princess. Now we can finally rest. A sunk deeper into oblivion, a fragment of memory came into mind. The ink princess wasn't kept in a paper prison for long. The paper princess befriended the ink princess, and they become dearest of friends. Thus, the ink princess become happiest person in the world. This is my ending for this story. Isn't it too cliche? How about paper princess dying from intoxication after touching the ink princess? Or paper princess using ink princess for ink production until it drained her completely? That's even more cliche. Hmm. They want to use the gas I sugar-coated fantasy. Not every story has to have a cruel ending. I want ink princess to be happy, even she the pledge itself a parasite. Even so, even if she doesn't deserve it, even so, it's not her fault that she was born this way. That's just how she is. Somewhere far away, the door to Smile Room has opened. Somewhere far away, a lamp may lie there, the voice of Saul. Somewhere far away, a false god waved over a mirror distant professor. That's right, it's embrace of a dead god. I eternally rest among the stars. Rejoice, said, this is my happy ending. Black End, Everlasting Oblivion. Charlotte episode 2 end. Ini endingnya, true endingnya. Aku masih penasaran. Kalau misalnya kita withdraw, apa yang terjadi? Aku nggak terima ini endingnya. Kenapa nggak ada yang bagus? Kita withdraw. Instead, I'll withdraw for voting. Andre, look at me. I really didn't choose anyone in the end. It's not true, Andre. I choose everyone. I don't want someone to suffer because of my choice. Sometimes, not making decision is the best decision, huh? What a dumb choice, really. Nothing less to expect of the school infamous oddball. Henry, are you?
Attention please. Everyone finish voting now. We will now count the vote. Please wait for a moment. 3, 2, 1. And the one with zero votes and garbage of the society this year is... Oh, in fact we have 2 people this year. Vincent Westwood and Charlotte Fisher. Rejoice to vote. The quad will escort you to the smile room.
Everyone around is clapping and yelling. It feels like a masterpiece of it. Get three dance! Finally! You deserve each other! I look at Henry. Serve you right. Honestly, just go die already. For the sake of everyone. Henry. What? Please don't cry. Henry turning away from me. And let the rubbish out from her eye. With her long sob. I'll be okay. So, take care of yourself, okay? I can still hear her sob and I'm being led to the room.
The operation will be take no longer than a few minutes. Stay still.
He finally looked at me from his operating table. I see horror in his eyes. He's shaking. Charlotte. Yes. There's something I want to tell you. I'm sorry. I'm not who you think I am. I lied to you all this time. About the puppeteers and observer. About other world. It's just like everyone said. I'm a false god. A loser. A weakling. A coward. I don't know anything about this world. Or what lies beyond it. My name is not she. It's Vincent. I know who you are, Vincent. You are not little god. I think you are wonderful. I want to reach out to him, but there's no strength in my body. My eyelids become incredibly heavy. There. Ah, the main library is destroyed. Ray is here. Ray, I want you to put an end to all trial. I want to save Steve from the world. I want to save Andre from herself. I know you won't say that. You still want to become tragic hero for everyone's sake, right? Boy who put himself above all the living things. A girl who loathed herself so much she raised her self-confidence at your cost. A imaginary friend. Your father who abandoned you long ago. Your mother who never comes to feast. You loved them all, didn't you? Even though I was always there for you. You chose all of them over me in the end. You said it yourself, Ray. You are the product of my own mind born from the remand of the oracle. You are a manifestation of all my distractions in bliss. Essentially, you are me. I couldn't love myself, Ray. I couldn't love us. Oh, pitiful, aren't we? Now then, come here. Let us repaint the world in your colors. Come to me. I take a step forward. When I walk up, it's a quiet. Ah, Kok, Vincent is lying on the operation table. It's quiet in the hall. Mm, it's so quiet. It's so quiet. It's so quiet. Quiet, so quiet, so quiet. My words echo throughout the room with the orchestra of voice. The one saying this isn't just me. It's the whole school. The one who stands out among the crowd is a man dressed in pitch black clothes. He's laughing. Well, well, what do we have here? Say, what wish did you make under the shooting star? An ear-deafening orchestra of voices followed.
I wish for a painful thing to the end. I wish for a painful thing to the end. I wish for a to... I wish for everyone happiness. 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 Just that. Just that. Just that. Just that.
I see. What a foolish wish.
However,
It did come true nevertheless. As long as human ego exists, people will always hurt each other. The only way to bring it to an end is to achieve ultimate control over each and every person. And feel that. There you have it. You selflessly had each and every ego in the world. Now you are the only one left. Congratulations, my dear. You've become the oracle of this world.
no, no way. Everyone is gone. Insane. Retro. No way. Everyone's gone. Vincent. Retro. No way. Everyone is gone. Vincent. Retro.
Not only did you consume their soul data, but also spare a copy of it. Unfortunately, they are now gone from this world.
Say, Umbrella Mate. Can I ask you for the one last favor?
Yes? What is it?
Can you kill me? Do it. Keep hurting order. If I disappear, the world will surely be a happier place. Someone like you, who disgrace life itself, wouldn't hesitate to do it. Oh, please, somehow.
Alright, I close my eyes. It's for the best this way. No one will get hurt because of me anymore. Instead of the sharp pain, I suddenly feel warm.
Why?
You've done well, dear child. All this time you didn't want to be alone, did you?
I.
Listen well. I will grant your wish. Usually, it comes with a price. But my employer will have already paid in full by now. We will travel across the skies, and you will learn to control your power. Once you do, it is possible that you can rebuild your world from scratch. Let's go stargazing, shall we? Abdulrahman reached out his hand to me. He looked just like my father from the old wedding photo.
Is really okay? For someone like me?
Didn't I say it before? It's not about deserving. It is what was destined to happen. Abdulrahman covered with his cloth. So, how about it? I take Abdulrahman's hand. We leave on a journey. I will travel across the seas and the skies, wander among ruins and ruined civilization, watch life bloom and wither, and be reborn again. Perhaps then I'll learn how to be kind. Perhaps then I'll learn how to be honest. Perhaps then I'll learn how to hurt other, to not hurt other. I want to become better person, Dad. Thank you for everything you've done for me. You've been a great friend. Thank you for seeing my story till the end. Let me again one day. White End, Stargazer June. Halo Charlotte episode 2N. Oh, so it's appear we have reached the end of the story. No matter what Charlotte Witcher was doing from the start. You see, my friend, you've committed a sin. A worship false god, that is. Say, if you're satisfied with such an ending, nggak puas. Ada yang salah di sini. Or do you want to see the child story in the another way? You know, I have the power to grant you wish. You might call me mercenary, but by this time you should learn that nothing in this world comes without a price, and the price would be your name. Say, will you give up on your destiny for a mere possibility? Will you give up on your existence? When I add your name, will you no longer be the wise and hearted said? Because the child won't remember you. She always perceives you as her friend, when in fact you are just small world in the infected overworld. I did my best to introduce you as something trivial, when in fact you've not meant to be here. You see, there are no other puppeteers in this world. Every single word you've ever uttered was given to you by the child. You're just her imaginary friend. However, if you accept my help, she will no longer be aware of your presence and no longer talk to you. For that price, you will be able to save her. So what do you think? Agree. Well, isn't that wonderful? Come, stand under my umbrella. Break it friendly, of course. Goodbye, said the goddess to Zeus. Hello, Anonymous. I see you soon. Harus Colot episode 2N. Oke, sekarang aku ngerti kenapa ada episode ketiga. Berapa jam aku main? 2 jam. Mantap sekali. Ya kalian siap-siap aja lah. Oke, jadi akhirnya kita tamat episode 2. Tapi gak ada yang benar. Endingnya gak ada yang benar. Pahamnya juga makin parah aja. Seperti yang aku sering bilang, jangan ditelan bulat-bulat pahamnya. Karena dari tadi tuh banyak banget pahamnya yang menyimpang dan gak benar. Takutnya kalian malah terpengaruh. Dan jadinya begitulah. Ya, kesimpulannya adalah ujung-ujungnya kita, seperti judulnya, Requiem Eternal Deo, Tuhan telah mati. Semua endingnya pasti dunianya hancur dan satu-satunya yang selamat adalah Charlotte-nya sendiri. Dan bagi aku itu gak banget sih. Gak ada yang benar, gak ada yang benar-benar katanya happy ending pun itu malah bunuh diri. Dan itu juga gak benar. Kalau kita vote si atau harusnya namanya itu Vincent, kita malah jadi orang yang satu-satunya yang enggak yang vote-nya 0 dan akhirnya kita di-erase juga memorinya. Terus ujungnya jelek. Kalau kita vote sama Andri, kita pinginnya tapi si Charlotte tuh pengen nyelamatin si Vincent dan ujung-ujungnya kita malah ngancurin seluruh dunia. Kalau kita nggak milih siapapun, dua-duanya dihapus memorinya. Dan lagi-lagi Charlotte jadi Tuhan dan dia harus ngebuat ulang dunianya yang udah mati. Well, ini nggak banget sih kata aku, nggak banget. Tapi aku nggak suka kalau endingnya kayak gini. Tapi ya begitulah. Ah, tapi seperti kata aku kemarin, aku berhenti dulu di episode 2 karena ada beberapa hal aku harus pertama ya siap-siap beres-beres kosan dan aku harus balik ke Jakarta. Makanya kemarin aku 4 kali kalau nggak salah. Sabtu Minggu tuh 4 kali live stream. Karena bulan puasa ini target aku aku bakal apa ya namanya? Pulang kampung lah gitu. Jadi ada kemungkinan aku nggak bakal live stream selama bulan puasa sampai nanti aku balik lagi ke Bandung. Kira-kira gitu sih. Ya kalau misalnya aku sempat dan dapet sinyal, ya aku bakal live stream. Kalau misalnya enggak ya aku nggak bakal live stream. Itu aja paling. Apalagi kalau di Jakarta tuh, wah panasnya minta ampun. Bisa-bisa laptop aku gosong, kebakar kayaknya. Oke, Segitu aja dulu. Sekali lagi aku bakal bilang, jangan ditelan bulat-bulat pahamnya, karena banyak banget paham yang menyimpang di sini. Ini adalah cerita fiksi biasa dan bukan, sesuatu yang nyata. Tolong pahami lagi, jangan ditelan bulat-bulat lagi, tolong cerna lagi, tolong cari tahu lagi, yang mana sih yang benar. Ya mungkin segitu dulu dari aku. Terima kasih telah menonton. Jangan lupa klik like, jangan lupa juga subscribe yang orang-orang baru. Dan jangan lupa juga share ke teman-teman kalian biar aku makin semangat untuk main game-game baru. Dan sekali lagi terima kasih. Sampai jumpa di Hello Charlotte lainnya. Bye-bye.